This video will demonstrate how to run a few more of those budget reports you'll need for your annual budget meeting. After you've logged into Alio and selected your role for this particular video, I will demonstrate from the principal role. Then come down here in the application menu and double-click Budget Development. In previous years, I've had you bring the one-year budget worksheet. I feel that that is redundant, so I don't need you to bring it. I'll leave it in the menu here for a resource if you choose to use it, but we do not need this one for the budget meeting itself. So the first one we'll run for the budget meeting is this 1 year with zero-based budget and requested budget option. So double-click to launch. It will bring up this form. You'll want to change your year to 23. You can just click in the box and type 23, or you can click that down arrow and select 23. I tend to like to skip as many of these steps as possible, so I go into the 23. I just type it there. Then click on the report number drop down and then look for the budget that you want to run. I'll go ahead and run the technology budget. So you can either double click here or select it once and click OK. I will double click. Now it will populate with all of the report parameters and filters required. You don't need to change anything. Just come up here to use this report spec and then click Run Report. This will usually launch in the active browser. I'm using Chrome, so that's what it came up in. Down here in the scenario number, you just type in 23-A. And on Worksheet, switch that to Completed Proposal. Show Requested Budget, yes. Show Zero-Based Details, yes. Then click Submit. This may immediately open up in another browser tab. I have mine set to download, so if it does download, you'll just want to click on that and it'll open in preview. And you can see here that I've only entered information into one account here. So it shows your descriptions, the requester, and then the amounts. So the first line is the totals. It shows you your previous year, actual, then the adjusted budget, the actual, which is how much you've spent, but that this does not include anything that you have tied up in requisitions or pre-authorizations for the P cards. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at various screens or reports and this number's off just a little bit, that's probably why. And then the proposed budget, and the detail is right here. So we will ask that you print this out and bring it with you. That's it for this report. The next report is the 3-year budget worksheet with estimate. Now what this does is it gives us a 3-year look at your budget. You don't need to include the details with this one, but this does give us a little bit more information. So again, first thing you'll need to do is change the fiscal year to 23, hit the down arrow, search for your report, make sure that you are choosing the one that says FY23 over here, otherwise it won't work. If your report comes up blank, that's probably what happened. Then click on Use This Report, and again, everything's done for you. You don't need to change anything. Just click Run Report. It'll come up in a new browser window. Choose your scenario number, 23A. Completed proposal. Show requested budget, no. Show zero-based details, no. Then click Submit. And when you open up this report, you'll see that we have previous year, fiscal 20, previous year, 21, the adjusted budget for this year, how much has been spent, that's what the actual is, and then we don't use this estimated column for the current year, don't worry about that. And then here's the proposed budget for the elementary tech supplies account. So any of those amounts will show up in this right-hand column. And this will give the admin team a 3-year comparative look over time with your additional, so we can see how you're trending, either higher, lower, or staying the same. And while I'm here, I will just run the 1-year budget worksheet. But again, you do not need this one for your budget meeting this year. Double click to open, change to 23. Select the report, click OK, or double click. Use this report spec, run report. Scenario number 23A. Now the difference between worksheet and completed proposal is worksheet, it will give you a blank line that you could write a number into. Completed proposal gives you zeros. So I'll show you the worksheet. Click submit. So you can see here on proposed budget, it just gives you a blank line that you can write information into if you were taking notes as you're going through your teachers' budgets. Okay, that's all there is to running the budget report that we will ask you to bring to your budget meeting. Contact us if you have any questions.